No, I didn't like that one.
Happy Halloween,
Happy Halloween. Oh. Okay.
Happy Halloween.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to JBuck Studios, your home for reviews, reactions, and ridiculousness. And we're jumping over to Netflix because it's October. It's the spooky time of this year, and there's a perfect Adam Sandler new movie on the platform, Hubie Halloween. It's October 31st in Salem, Massachusetts, as a town's eccentric, devoted community volunteer finds himself in the midst of a real investigation involving a real murderer. So is this new Hubie Halloween the perfect October Halloween movie? Let's find out. But before I get my thoughts, let me know what you guys thought of Hubie Halloween if you woke up early this morning and have already watched it, or now it's very much on your to-watch list tonight. Now let's get into some of the good. So yes, Hubie Halloween is another Happy Madison production. You know, Adam Sandler getting his crew of buddies essentially together, dressing up in Halloween costumes, throwing on a goofy mustache, and essentially just filming a movie. It looked like they had so much fun, and I think that that is exactly what this movie is. Hubie Halloween is essentially the same group of Grown-Ups, Grown-Ups 2, all of the other movies that he's done recently, and them having fun. So if you're any fan of that whole group of Colin Quinn, Adam Sandler, Kevin James, Tim Meadows, Steve Buscemi, Rob Schneider, any of those guys coming together and just essentially having fun on the screen, that's what Hubie Halloween is. Essentially, if I gave this movie one word, it is fun. And that's the thing, is this is the perfect movie. I mean, it's a Halloween movie. It's October. It puts you in that spooky mood, and I think everyone kind of right now needs that kind of light-hearted, uplifting, fun, spooky, Halloween-centric movie, and this is perfect to start that season off. Like I said, it's hitting the aesthetic of everyone wearing these goofy costumes, it's poking fun at costumes, and it's the characters that you're familiar with almost over the top. Like I said, Kevin James is this cop with the glasses and a mullet, and like it's a stereotypical cop, and everyone else is very much ramped up into that stereotypical manner that I thought, you know, fit that fun vibe. But another thing, I did not expect this, but I laughed out loud probably 10 times throughout this movie because there's so many one-off jokes, there's reoccurring bits, and there's also bits and jokes and little kind of things hidden in the background that are from previous Adam Sandler movies and previous movies that Happy Madison Productions has done. So if you are familiar with some of those movies, some of the earlier Adam Sandler movies, you will appreciate this even more. And I think that that's where I fell, because I'm like, oh, that's from that movie, that's from that movie. But also those reoccurring bits, especially with characters that you're like, wait a minute, they did that with that character. It was very funny. Specifically, Hubie, his mother in this movie, there's a reoccurring bit with her character that every single time it happened, I was laughing out loud. However, with Hubie Halloween, again, this is a fun movie. There isn't much depth to it. There isn't much structure, essentially. Like, the plot of this movie does feel a little messy and very shallow. You essentially realize that, oh, from the very beginning, it's going to play out this way. And it's not about the plot, really. It's about the characters and the fun situations that they get into. And again, the writing for certain characters isn't the best. You know, they pop out of nowhere, they say these goofy one-liners that very much fits into the sensibilities of earlier Adam Sandler movies with the reoccurring bits from his kind of group that he ran around with. That is what is in this movie. It's not really written to make a cohesive through line throughout this movie. It's more written for the jokes, for the essentially gags throughout this movie. Overall, Hubie Halloween, and I'm gonna say this, is maybe the movie we need right now. With it hitting that Halloween and spooky aesthetic, fun characters that are reoccurring from all of the other movies that you love, and some literally laugh out loud bits and reoccurring things that I thought were hilarious, but with a shallow plot, writing, and dialogue that is not going to be the strongest. That isn't the point of this movie. I would probably check out Hubie Halloween. Again, I'm looking for a spooky type movie. It is October, and I had a lot of fun with this movie with my morning coffee, and I had a great laugh to start the day. In closing, I'm going to give Hubie Halloween 3 out of 5
Happy Halloweens.
So what did you guys think of Hubie Halloween? If you've already seen this one, now looking forward to it, or are not really a fan of the grown-ups type movies, so this one is going to turn you off, I want to know in the comments down below. Anyways, though, as always, thank you so much for watching. Watch some more videos up there, or right over there, you know, brand new content every single week here on the JBuck Studios channel. I'm not entirely sure. I think this Friday I have another Netflix review, so stay tuned for that. Follow all of my social media to stay up to date on everything else on this channel. Like this video, subscribe to the JBuck Studios channel, and until next time, we'll see you later.